This is an update as to what's going on with the commercial cult Rank Makers run by Ray Higdon. I've been extremely vocal speaking out against him and his group. I was part of it for about 5 years. And most notably, my coach, Jen Ryla, is on season 3 of the Dream podcast. 2 episodes, episode 3 and episode 5. Her story is woven throughout the entire season. And if you want more information about what she experienced and how she stood up to Ray and how he continued to use the word hate, check out episode 5 because it's titled, I Never Said Hate. He has successfully rebranded himself as a prophet. This is a multi-level marketing coach. All of this is about pyramid schemes. You cannot make this shit up. Many people in multi-level marketing purchase additional coaching because we don't realize we're in a pyramid scheme. We really believe that there's something wrong with our mindset. So spending more money on getting coaching specific to multi-level marketing makes sense to us. Ray Higdon is one of those coaches. However, what happens when victims, survivors, come forward and start speaking out? They need to rebrand. They need to do something because they can't take the heat. So he's gone on a path that many people have gone before him and decided to start a religious grift. But this is really disturbing. I've spoken about this before here on TikTok and on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook as well, how he has successfully weaponized his Christian followers. And he has also successfully conflated people's religion, Christianity. It's just Christianity. It's the only religion that matters in multi-level marketing, don't you know? Successfully conflated Christianity with multi-level marketing. And you're going to see from these comments. Had no idea how many new YouTube haters I could gain by talking about faith, LOL. You'll never hear anybody use the word hate more than Ray Higdon. So people are not criticizing him because of him talking about faith. They're criticizing him. They're criticizing you for your continued abuse and exploitation and defrauding people. That's what people are criticizing you for. Exposing the truth, myself included. And now what you're going to see is how brainwashing works in commercial cults, and particularly rank makers. This is really disturbing. You might not want to watch this video, take a break, go watch something else, and then when you're ready, come back to it. But this is what your friends and family are a part of. This is why they are so attached to multi-level marketing, is because of things like this going on. Look at this. Network marketing haters plus Christianity haters equals a double whammy. Just think about that statement. This is talking about pyramid schemes, multi-level marketing, and they've equated it with Christianity haters. Who are all these people who hate Christianity? This is what happens in a cult. It is us versus them, and it is terrifying to see people that used to be my friends still caught up in this, and new adherents being sucked in. There are also many of us who started listening, my friend. Keep the faith. Make no mistake, this man is a scam artist, a con man, a predator. How many victims need to come forward before any of these people start to listen? What if one of their daughters came forward to them and told them about abuse, exploitation, being defrauded? Would they also call them haters? That's what I want to know. Look at how dangerous this is. This is all for pyramid schemes, multi-level marketing, Mon8, Arbonne, Herbalife, Amway, WFG, Primerica. Look at this. Share this with the haters, a prayer. This is there's no hate going on here. There are exposés about abuse. That's what's going on here. So this isn't about your faith. This isn't about religion. How do you reconcile your faith by telling victims of abuse that they're a hater? This is so messed up. Look at somebody's laughing. Our war is not against flesh and blood. I am proud of you. Keep the armor on. Our war is not against flesh and blood. You're selling shampoo and supplements, and you're purchasing coaching from a scam artist who has rebranded himself as a prophet and continues to abuse and exploit people. What is this war? It is not necessarily you per se. Oh no, it is Ray for sure. It's the offensive truth of the gospel. You cannot make this shit up. Darkness doesn't like the light and will often push back. Pride gets in the way of surrender, causing a gap between a holy relationship with the Father. No, this is a number of ex-rank makers coming forward and exposing the truth. Years of abuse, exploitation, and people being defrauded. I will continue to say that, as will others. You inspire me every day. Amen. And look at this, a picture of Jesus. I know, right? Remember, they hated me first. So many of us, ex-rank makers who have been speaking out, have warned about this happening for over a year now. We could see it escalating, and we could see, because cults follow a playbook. This is about multi-level marketing. And this now is using people's faiths to what? To say that pointing out that you're part of a scam, that you're part of a pyramid scheme, means that you hate Jesus? Like, are you kidding me? But this is what people believe, and this is what you need to see, because people that are involved, or you have a friend or a family member buying Scentsy wax pucks, or just want to support your niece buying some shampoo. This is what's going on. This is across multi-level marketing. You could say, well, that won't happen to the person I know. It is. It's happened to me. I never thought this would happen to me. I never thought I would be sitting here making videos on the internet, like trying to warn people. This guy is claiming to be a prophet. He has already predicted end times in 2028. I do not know how far he is going to go. What I do know is that he won't stop. He will continue to scam people. It is terrifying, and he is dangerous. And I have been speaking out since 2021, getting on as many podcasts, making as many pieces of content across social media as I can to try to warn people, all the while knowing that no matter what, he will continue to abuse and exploit and defraud people. So here I am, continuing making videos in the chance that maybe someone's going to come across this. Maybe they're going to see that, oh my God, I'm starting to wake up. This isn't okay. And to let them know that they're not alone, and to help them work on their exit strategy. Keep up the good work. You are called for such a time as this. Be blessed to be a blessing. So let's just keep in mind, haters on YouTube are people exposing his abuse and exploitation and defrauding people. That is what is going on. But when you're in a cult, you see it like you're perpetually under attack. Any criticism is perceived as hate. So this is what is meant when you hear people talk, like anti-MLM creators, people that have been in multi-level marketing, talk about the BITE model of the influence continuum: behavior, information, thought, emotional control. People's minds are being controlled, and they think they're on the side of right. It's so messed up. The good news is they've now heard about Jesus, and it's now their decision to follow or turn. So think about that. Because people are speaking out against Ray, that means they have never heard of Jesus, and they're going to either turn to Ray or turn away. This shit is happening, and it's 2023. I pray daily and give praise to the Lord for you, Ray, and this journey in faith you are on. This might give you an idea of why I have a zero tolerance policy for cult apologists, because this is the kind of thing that you're trying to protect survivors coming forward from. It's hard enough to realize that you have been scammed. You have to battle that sunk cost fallacy. You've put in maybe years of your life and belief in something, and it starts to fall away, and it can feel like a trap door opening, and you're falling through space, and you finally hit the ground, only for it to open up again, and you're falling through space. Because multi-level marketing, this whole thing, human potential movement, Napoleon Hill, what we would all read, Think Big and Grow Rich, all of it. To unpack all of it, you think, well, surely there's truth in that. Well, then maybe there's a silver lining in this. We want the toxic positivity to find meaning and purpose in our experiences before that we've even healed. And then we also want to speak out and warn others. It's a mess. So if you're somebody who is starting to wake up from being part of rank makers, I encourage you to reach out to any anti-MLM creator. There's so many different voices and perspectives, personalities that you might identify with. Not everybody you might not really get along with, and that's okay. But there's many of us out there, and if you need to have support, help working on your exit strategy, or just to know that you're not alone, and you're not alone, and there's nothing wrong with your mindset, and there never was.